What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Joey back with another video. If you've watched Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection, you'll know that the last game in Desmond's story is Assassin's Creed 3. This is the last game for Desmond. Does he die? Maybe. I don't know. Well, I do know what happens, but we'll see. Hell, maybe he gets recruited by Abstergo and is in a much later game. Maybe they brainwash him and turn him into a sleeper agent. That would be kind of cool and interesting. Just warning here, this is the remastered collection, so this did come with Assassin's Creed Liberations. This is a very small part of the series. I think the entire game is maybe 6 hours long. As far as I know, I think there's maybe 5 sequences in it. I could be wrong. I don't know if it actually does sequences. I could be wrong if they are doing sequences for this game. But I will be playing this game after Assassin's Creed 3. And then once I finish Assassin's Creed Liberations, we're going to divert from the Assassin's Creed series and we're going to play a different game. We need a break from Assassin's Creed, and I imagine you guys are hoping for a break as well. But we're going to dive into Assassin's Creed 3. And if you remember what happened throughout the Ezio collection, I'll give you a quick rundown. Desmond escaped with an assassin named Lucy. He met up with the other modern-day assassins. They wanted him to enter the animus to find something known as a piece of Eden, which belonged to an ancient civilization. It's a very powerful weapon. While in the animus, as his ancestor Ezio Auditore, Ezio discovered a temple, and in the temple revealed one of the Isus, Minerva, and she was talking to Desmond through Ezio saying, "There was a great catastrophe that wiped out all my people and most of human civilization. We need you, Desmond, to find all these other temples and stop this great catastrophe from happening again." That's basically the quick rundown. I don't want to wait anymore. Let's dive in. Oh, okay, so I still have to do everything here. I still have to set it up. The Tyranny of Washington, that is a DLC. I will be doing that. It's a little complicating. This one caused me a lot of anger, but I still will be doing it because once I figured out what I needed to do, it was so interesting and very cool to do. Single player. No, I'm not going to use my avatar name. Joey.
Used to be
Let's
when
go.
people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
And also, if you remember from Assassin's Creed Revelations, Desmond was in a coma. He woke up from the coma, and a man named Clay Kaczmarek gave him certain abilities, a way to figure out how to use the apple and how to save the world.
Right here.
Yeah, perfectly not confusing, Joey. But you guys know what I'm talking about if you've seen the other Let's Plays.
Let's go.
Desmond's looking a little skinny. Being in the animus for so long probably will do that to you.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
That's nice, Sean. What if Desmond just completely went rogue right now and just used the apple to kill everyone? That'd be crazy. Oh. The hell? How'd we get down here? Oh.
we're here.
I don't know why they would be trusting Desmond so much right now. What if in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, spoiler alert, but if you watched the walkthrough, you would know what I'm talking about. But in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Juno took control of him and made him kill Lucy. Now, what if Juno or Minerva or one of the other Isus was controlling Desmond and basically just straight up leading the others to their doom? Like, they don't know what the hell they're dealing with here.
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir.
Oh, Desmond's tripping.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Constantinople was the place Ezio was in Assassin's Creed Revelations. And that was the last game for Ezio, so now Desmond will be playing as a different assassin. And so Rebecca said that there's a few new things to the Animus. So we just gotta test it out. It's basically just...
Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Yeah, it was basically just teaching you all the tutorial aspects of how to climb and do all that fun stuff.
Run your way through this little obstacle course.
And like the last game, there are occasional moments where they ask you to do like full synchronization missions where it's like...
These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate.
Exactly what Rebecca was saying, an optional objective to raise your synchronization, like for the full synchronization type crap.
Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Like, for example, use an air assassination to kill someone. Or, I don't know, go through the mission without being detected. Oh, that was close. Air assassinate? Hold up. Ah, whatever, screw it.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
I was a little worried. I'm like, Becca, what are you doing to me? Whoops. This is getting a little weird. Ah, okay. I can make that. I love how the animus is working, though. It's really cool.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Oh. Who's this handsome young man? It's kind of dark, so I can't really see his face. If I'm correct, this takes place in...
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Alright, I was just a little confused about what I had to do for a second. But yeah, if I'm correct, this takes place in colonial times, when America was first being founded or built or something like that. I don't know American history. I'm Canadian.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We all drink maple syrup, eh? And live in igloos. We all play hockey and are missing half our teeth. I'm kidding. That's funny.
Good evening, sir.
Something that's kind of cool is if you're able to laugh at your own stereotypes. I just listed a few for Canadians. What the hell? Like, where am I supposed to go? Oh, down the aisle. I'm not getting married. I'm going down the aisle, haha. Marriage, yeah. Gonna be watching a fancy play. But I have a feeling this guy's up to something.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
If anyone knows who Haytham's father is, you'll know the connection between this and the next game. Not spoiling anything, but you know, just for those who already know what this game's about.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
So I guess I need to kill my target up there. Gonna have to go through the ladder. Come on, stand up, bud.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
Haytham, being a charming man, is like 1,000 pardons. My apologies. But we don't really know who he really is. He's all being polite, and he's just here gonna be killing people left and right. Polite, left and right. Hashtag bars. This episode could go on for another 10 minutes or so. Around 20 minutes. I think we got some time. These people are blind as shit. Oh, crap. Alright, I remember this a little bit. Rotate L to locate. Okay. That was going to be a little harder, but maybe later on it'll get much harder, but that was kind of easy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Okay.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
And down it goes. I'm just waiting, because something's gonna break. Like, he's probably gonna jump on something, the whole crowd won't see him, but something's just gonna fall straight down. I only played this game once, by the way, so I don't remember a lot. I just remember a few things here and there.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
You saw nothing. You better shut up or I'll kill you next. Just an innocent kid. Assassins wouldn't kill an innocent kid. You're right. Assassins wouldn't kill innocent kids. Well, they, now they know someone's been killed. Oh, jeez. That came out of nowhere. Yeah, it was that guy over there. He's the culprit. Can't trust anyone these days, my god. Oh, I gotta go through here.
Order! We must have order!
It happened right in that balcony. What are those men doing? I'm staying where it's safe.
Peace, friends, there is no danger!
Move! Move!
Imbecile!
Imbecile? Are you calling me an imbecile? Or someone else? If you're calling me an imbecile, I'll put you down just like I did the last guy. I mean, I didn't kill anybody. I would never kill anyone. But that guy that Haytham killed, the opera target as it was, they seemed like they knew each other. So something must have gone on between them. Maybe they were once partners or something.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
The Isus.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Haytham, and bring honor to us all.
Taking a ship to Boston, hoping to find the temple or that key or necklace that he picked up from the guy. Guess will lead to a temple from the Isus, or precursors, or ones that came before, whatever you prefer. They have all kinds of nicknames.
Fresh air might do me good.
I think I'm going to end the episode off here. In the next episode, we'll start exploring this little boat that we're on. The only way that we can get transportation to Boston. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series. Hopefully, like you've enjoyed the past Assassin's Creed games. If you like the video, then hit the like button. If you like the content that I'm making, hit subscribe and then hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm uploading next. Once again, I'll say thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.